You with rotten eggs. What's she doing here? Get out of it.
Boo. Thanks, Sophia. I had a couple more inches cut off the other day because it was tickling my shoulders and my neck and I hated it. Yeah, boy. Jollies? I don't know, that doesn't sound British though. I could be wrong.
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Evie Meg. Oh, that was weird. I've got one cat and she's Lottie too. Oh, it's a cute name. I think Mum came up with it. Mum came up with most of the animals' names.
Whose name did I come up with?
Lottie.
Oh, right.
And Beano. And Fudge.
Yeah, well,
and Wilbur and Georgie.
Like, you were all of an age where it would just be like, you know, stupid names. Like Fluffy or something.
What, and Fudge was better?
Well, you picked Fudge, I didn't pick Fudge.
I hate those names for animals. I know that might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, and I'm not bashing anyone in here who's got like a guinea pig called Cookie or something. It's just not for me. I don't like it. I did see the other day though, there was a guinea pig called Rolo, like the sweets and the Rolo yogurts, and he was literally like brown and caramel colour. Like, in that case it was acceptable, because that's a bit more unique. There's something being called like cookie, biscuit, fudge, that kind of thing. I'm just not a fan of it. Yeah, boy.
Thank you for the gift.
Thank you. Yes, my arm will become unparalysed.
So?
I just... Well, it's not going to stay like this forever, is it?
No.
I just don't know when.
I just hope so soon.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I do quite well with managing to do stuff one-armed or mostly using... I can use both, but not in the same way. I don't have any issues doing my makeup one-handed. Like, that's easy peasy. Kisses. Your mum. I had a guinea pig called Cookie that was brown with black markings. See, that's quite cool. If they literally look like what they're named after, then I feel like it's a bit better. But I don't know, I'm not a fan of all like the sweet names. I just think they're way too common and I don't like common names. That's why I was going to rename Charlie, because I was like, there's so many animals out there called Charlie, like it's such a common name. And I was 100% intent on changing it. And then I had him for like a week while I was thinking of a name, and I was like, you know what? You are a Charlie. Like, I just think he looks like a Charlie. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, Willow and Flopsy, they're really cute names. I'm sorry about Willow. Thank you for the gifts. Hey! Yeah, exactly. You just find the right name and you click with it. Ruby's a nice name too. Like Thumper, that's a really common name for rabbits because of Bambi. Your mum's gay. Two rabbits called Flo and Miffy. They're really cute names. My cousin's called Flo.
It's her birthday today.
Yes, I saw. It came up in my memories. I need to send her a message. I have a sausage dog called Rolo. I've always wanted a bunny. Are they terribly hard to care for? I'm going to be honest with you, yes. Yeah, they're a lot of work. A lot of money, very expensive, lots of dedication. So much harder than owning a cat. So if you've got a cat, then just increase that by like 50. You've got to be dedicated to it. You can't just get a rabbit because you think they're cute, and you've got to actually think about how long you could have them, because you're going to have it for years and years, and so you need to actually think about that, and if you're going to be able to do the same thing every day. I've been struggling the past few days because of my arm. It's been really hard for me to clean them out and keep up with everything. Because every time I'm getting the hay out and stuff, I'm doing it one-handed, so I have to put the hay between my legs and pull it out, and I don't know, it gets really annoying. But I'm doing it, and my dad will help me out on a night with taking stuff out. Thank you. Well, you know, I do like to colour coordinate everything. It's all to match my trousers. I've got a dog called Teddy. Do you wear makeup to stay at home, or do you go out every day? I haven't been out today, and I did this makeup look, and it was literally just to feel nice. And just because... Sorry?
It is lovely.
Thank you. And because I've had a day where I've been a bit more productive, I thought, why not do like a...
Your eyes look really dark in this light.
What, like the actual colour of them?
Yeah.
I've got bluey grey eyes. Tics and Tourette's is a neurological condition. However, I do believe with mental illness you can get like nervous tics, I'm pretty sure. What bread? Teddy is a Bichon Frise crossed with a Lhasa Apso. So he's basically just really fluffy and white and cute. We used to have a dog called Frisbee. That is really cute. My grandmother's rabbit's name is Lola. I had a Lola as well. She was so sweet.
She was daft as a brush.
Why did you keep saying that about her? No, she
wasn't.
wasn't.
Wasn't very bright.
I feel like her and Floss would get on well.
Well, they are very similar.
Floss is so dim, bless her.
She definitely is.
She's last for everything.
Although this morning she wasn't. This morning she was first with her food.
Yeah.
And she didn't kind of run away either.
They are getting slightly better with that.
Like, panicked a bit.
They didn't like Dad cutting the grass earlier. It was very loud, mind.
Yeah, I think it needs servicing.
They didn't like that. If you could only eat one food.
Oh, you've had one today. Sorry.
Oh, well, you can't tease her. Give him a bit off the end. Speak of the devil. Here he is.
See?
Oh, careful!
See?
Is your arm paralysed because of your dystonia? No, my wrist is dystonic, but everything else is paralysed. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yes, it's pronounced Evie, like the Pokemon. Evie. My youngest sibling has a cat named Annie. That's a cute name too. I don't know what food I'd eat for the rest of my life if I could only eat one thing. Could it be like one meal, or does it have to be literally one food? I'd probably choose crisps.
Oh, I thought you were going to say cotton candy grapes or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, because if I chose crisps, then I can have different types of crisps. I think that would be allowed.
I think you'd get sick of crisps really quickly.
I wouldn't. I love crisps with my whole heart.
We haven't got any good crisps in at the minute.
We haven't. We rarely do.
We do. It's just you all eat like 3 packets and then they're gone.
No. We've barely watched any of the Paralympics, to be honest.
I watched a little bit today.
I saw some of it yesterday. I haven't watched as much as I was planning to.
Yeah, we saw some of the running and then we saw some of the wheelchair. What was it?
Um,
baseball? No, not baseball. Basketball.
Basketball, yeah. Crisps, yeah, in America you call them chips, which is really weird to me. Hello. Wally, oh, that's such a sweet name for like an elderly dog. It's so cute. Heartstopper, I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, not pizza.
Thanks, Ken.
I could live without pizza for the rest of my life.
I could as well, to be fair. I do like it, but I wouldn't be like desperate for it if I could never have it again. My eyeshadow, I'll say it again for new people asking. I used the Bird of Paradise Revolution palette, the pink and the purple, and then the green was the NYX I Know That's Bright palette. My dog's name is Chewbacca, that's hilarious.
I used to be called that at school. That used to be my nickname at school.
Chewbacca, why?
Yeah, because I had
Because of your
long
curly hair?
Yeah. Although Chewbacca
Okay.
doesn't actually have curly hair, but I had a lot of hair. It was really long and thick.
I've seen the photos, yeah, but you were stunning. If I was there, I would have beaten him up.
Yeah, sure. You being the violent type.
Do you like reading? If so, what's your favourite book? I've never been able to answer what my favourite book is because well, actually, I did have one as a child/teenager, and it was Lola Rose by Jacqueline Wilson. She's actually got a book for adults coming out soon. Whereas now, reading a lot more grown-up books. I read thrillers, crime, thriller. I think I've got 2 horrors, but I haven't fully read them yet. But my favourite book that I've ever read is called Room.
What's your favourite now, is it?
Yeah. I was telling Dad it's the best book I've ever read.
Oh, Winifred's a cute name.
What's that, Winifred?
Mm.
That is cute. Yeah, I'd seen the film loads of times. I got The Silent Patient because of you. I loved it. Yes, that's so good. I lent it to my friend and I've never seen it again, so I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to catch her up on that because I was gonna lend it to my grandma Isabel. She thought it sounded interested, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll bring it over next time I'm here. And then I got home and I was like, my friend still got it. I don't know, did she read that? I gave her The Silent Patient and The Housemaid, and I can't remember which one she read. Your mum. Thank
Jenna.
you. Thanks, Sophia. Savina, yes, my tics do massively change depending on my mood. So, for example, if I'm literally in a depressive episode, then I usually don't tic, and that could be for as long as a week. But it's not like I have a whole week without a single tic. It could just be really, really small things. I could literally just go like that, once a day, and that would be it. And then if I'm excited, my tics get really active. Thank you. How's your diamond art picture going? I actually haven't done any today or yesterday, but the day before that, I spent the whole day doing it, didn't I?
You did. I thought you were going to do some today, actually.
Mum came in and she was like, do you want to do something else, maybe? I was like, no, I'm quite happy, thank you. I do say bad words. It's called coprolalia.
Thank you for the gift.
What she said. Sorry, I'm missing them. I just said that when I'm excited, my tics go a bit crazy. When I'm angry, I'm not sure. I think they get worse, but I do have POTS, but I don't know if I have POTS or it's actually just babesia. I mean, I say just, but I think it's POTS because POTS is your heart rate changing from sitting to standing, isn't it? Which I haven't actually checked for a long time, but that's how I got my diagnosis, because I had a POTS attack in my doctor's room. So he got the live readings of my blood pressure and everything. Has your dystonia gotten worse as you're getting older? Oh, 100%. 100%. It first came about in 2019, and it was almost just a one-off. And then it came back, I think, 2 years later. And then in 2022, it was the worst it's ever been. 2023 also had a lot of struggles. And this past, month, 2 months, it's been awful. Not just dystonia, but, dystonia attacks and full-body dystonia. It's been horrible.
Thank you.
My arm is paralysed, part of my condition. I don't know the most awkward tick I've ever had. I feel like there's probably loads.
Bedazzle you.
Please don't spam.
Your sling.
Oh, well, I'm hoping that I don't need to be in it that long. Because I haven't had it on all day. I just put it on when I get sick of it. Just like, of my arm just not doing anything. Your mum, your eyeshadow is so cute. Thank you, I was pretty chuffed with it. Please stop spamming when I've already answered your question. Thank you, Matthew. Thanks. Does your wrist adjust to the position it's stuck in, or does it always hurt? It doesn't hurt right now, even though it's bent. But it doesn't hurt right now. Whee! Thank you. How does a full dystonia attack look like? It basically means that my entire body is completely rigid. I don't know if we've ever gotten a video of it. I think because it's quite a stressful time.
What, of dystonia?
Of like the full body.
Yeah, we did get a one when we were at the boys' house. That January when you were...
Is that the one when I'm shaking?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that's quite the same though.
Yeah, you were rigid.
I was, but I feel like that's not
You
the same
couldn't
as
move.
what happened yesterday.
Well, it's a different area of your body, but it was definitely dystonia.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It's
It
not
wasn't a seizure.
not the
That's what
same
happened at
level
the
as
boys'
yesterday though. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. But that was bad. But it's often quite hard to get a video of because I'm usually a lot more distressed in them than I am when I'm seizing. Because when I'm seizing, I'm out of it. But when I'm having a dystonia attack, 80% of the time, I'm still fairly with it. And so I sometimes like cry and I'm in a lot of pain. And so obviously the first thought isn't, hey, let's video this. And, you know, it doesn't look nice.
Thank you, Katie.
Thank you. I have 9 piercings. Thank you. I love that gift, it's so pretty. Does your body also twist when walking because of your dystonia? Only in a dystonia attack, a dystonic storm as they're also called. I can't remember when it was, but a few days ago I'd had another one. It's the one that started at 2 a.m. in the morning. I had to knock on the wall to get my mum to come in. And we had to try and walk into her room so that I could sleep in her room so that I'd be safe and she could keep an eye on me. And I just remember like looking in the mirror and I could just see how like twisted I was. My spine was literally like this and I was like over here trying to walk. It was horrible. But that only happens during like a full episode. Well, the ones on my piercings that hurt the least were of course like the earlobes. First, seconds, thirds weren't really that bad, but like the higher up you get, the longer it takes for them to heal. And yes, my septum did hurt. It's gonna hurt because it's in your nose. It's gonna make your eyes water. I've explained this loads, but mine hurt more because it had to go through cartilage.
Thank you, Katie.
The shiny eyeshadow is NYX. I know that's Bright Palette. Yeah, boy. My arm is paralysed. Fuck off. Don't want to go live.
We haven't really found anything that helps with your dystonia as such, have we?
No. I have noticed that actually when I have like a warm bath, it'll sometimes be like, obviously it doesn't completely relax it, but sometimes after a bath I'll get out and it'll be temporarily a bit looser, but then it just stiffens up again. So the only thing that has been a lifesaver are like my splints. They take away all the pain. It's just such a relief the second that I put them on. But then also, when I have to wear them a lot, I get really sick of them, so I take them off for a bit of a break sometimes. I thought they weren't supposed to pierce a septum through cartilage. I don't think they are, but they just did it anyway. Because I had a wonky septum, she said. So she was like, I'm just going to pierce it a bit higher up. And I was like, okay. So my septum ring is through the hard bit of your nose. I don't actually know what it's like to have a septum piercing in the right place. Thank you for any gifts that I'm missing. I'm apologising if I'm not sort of acknowledging you. I find it really hard to like respond to comments, but then also because I'm looking here, I miss gifts that come up here, so I do apologise, but I am very grateful. Are you LGBT friendly? I'm part of it, so yeah, you could say that. How did you do your hair? I just plaited it and then clipped the beads in. If you mean how I did it with my arm, I had to prop it up on my leg, bring my head down here and use my fingers. I was feeling quite determined, so I just did it. Bizinga. I've got the Nido Nice Cube here.
Thank you.
Sorry if I'm missing them again. I greet you from Egypt. Hello! I use Manic Panic hair dye. It's the best brand that I've ever had. Just be careful because it really, really does stain.
Yeah,
Don't get it on clothing or
bathroom floors, and
furniture.
the side of the bath.
It stains really, really bad.
All
But
on
I
your
think... Yeah, okay. But I think that's why it lasts so long and it stays so vivid for longer. Have you been able to walk recently? No. Not for a long time. What are your earrings? They're these ones. Thanks, Layla. I actually got these yesterday. I can't remember what she said they were made from.
Which ones?
The green ones. Did she say curtains? Or was that another one?
No, that was something else.
Was it a necklace? It looks
I
like it
think
could be a
so,
necklace on the back. Basically, in our town, we've got a market. It's one of my favourite things about our town. And there's a woman in it who has a stall full of things that have been upcycled. And some of it's like, you know, a bit sort of like, what's the word? A little bit odd and a bit out there. So like she'll take really random things and just make them into earrings or key rings. But some of them are really, really nice. So I got these green ones because I don't really have many green earrings. But I think they're really nice. So these were from a necklace which she took apart and made them into earrings. It's pretty cool because obviously everything's
Thank you.
been given a new like life, I suppose. I got these from a charity shop, but I think they're originally from Boohoo. I did check the label. Thank you for the roses. My Helix jewellery. That's this one, right? I still don't know them all. It's just this little simple one. I do have a piercing here. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. I do have a piercing here as well. I just haven't got jewellery in at the moment. Did you find out if your guest bracelet was official? Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I still haven't done anything with it. It's just sitting on my... like by my fish tank. It's not like really valuable. I'm pretty sure it's worth like £20 or something. Which I suppose is more than like a normal cheap bracelet, but I don't really know what to do with it. The beads are like clips. So they like open up. Try to show you like this. And then you clip them in. I can't remember where I got them. I got them about 4 years ago. Thank you. They're not heavy, no. I mean, they're a bit weighted, but they're not that heavy. I'm going to take them out, actually, because my ears have been a bit sore lately. I'm starting college in a couple of days. I'm so scared. Oh, you'll be okay. It's a new era, and there's just a lot of new stuff that you've got to get used to, but you'll be okay.
Thank you, Katie.
Good luck, and I hope that it goes all right. Thank you. I'll take that. It's not my tics that are affecting my arm and my legs. My tics, I mean. It's nothing to do with my tics. It's not broken, it's paralysed. Where's your book? Will you write a sequel? Now you have a different / correct diagnosis. Yeah, I'd love to. It's on my bucket list and it will happen. I just don't know when. I've also really had a project in my head recently that I really want to do, but I don't even know where to start. I'm going to need a bit of help with it because it's out of my like sort of knowledge area really. But I know people that I can like talk to about it and how I can actually do it and get it out to you guys. But yeah, I'm working on it. Help! Thank you. Fuck. My natural hair colour is brown. I mean, I feel like you can kind of still tell. I've never like fully got rid of my natural hair colour when I Nino. Fuck off.
Tell them only cool people have their hair that colour.
That made me feel dizzy. Are you still going to gymnastics? No, I went for a couple sessions last month and it made me much worse, so I'm not doing that until my legs are ready, because I thought they were ready and clearly they weren't. Well, actually I kind of knew they weren't ready, to be honest. I think I just wanted them to be.
The Olympics, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, to be fair. Just seeing all the beautiful leotards, it really brought back a lot of memories, and I think I just wanted my legs to be more ready than they were, so I just went, and then I pushed them too much, and then they've just declined.
Thank you. Memories.
Your mum. Do you still have your bunny? I have 3. It's as if I'm not used to talking a lot, but it only happens on a live stream. Will you ever be able to drive a car, or are you never going to be able to? I will be able to at some point in the future. I just don't know when that'll be. So glad your hands don't lock anymore. It is right now. It's just paralysed at the same time, which I can't really explain. I don't remember your bunny's name, but I'm so glad you have 3 now. If you're thinking of Bonnie, she passed in May, leaving behind her best friend Charlie. So I got him 2 friends because he needed it, and they're all so happy. You mentioned you were tested for dyscalculia when you were little. How did you go about this for Sam?
I think we did it privately, because it was brought up at school, and I'd noticed anyway that you were having a problem with sort of learning time and just generally understanding kind of the order of numbers. And so when I discussed it with your teacher, she was like, yeah, we need to refer.
Beans!
But there was like a huge waiting list, so we got it done privately in the end, and it was some sort of... It was the same people who could diagnose dyslexia and that kind of thing, but they said, I mean, because of the age that you were, I think you were 6 when we had you tested, and they said you were very...
Yeah, that's quite young.
It was young, yeah. They said you were sort of, borderline, but they didn't think you were. But you just needed extra processing time to work things out yourself.
Did they actually tell you that when I was 6? Because I only found that out when I was 14 at CAMS.
Yeah. I've told you this before. We had a paper somewhere. It's probably up in the attic.
Evie's a bit slow.
They didn't say you were slow. They said that you needed extra sort of processing time to work out things like...
I still do.
Because they asked you a few different things, like sort of, say the months of the year backwards, or kind of matching up numbers on a clock, that kind of thing. Things that were sort of 6 related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I was 14, they tested me again, not for dyscalculia, but in CAMS, they were testing like my processing time, and I had to put together like this puzzle and make it look like what was on the picture, and that was actually really difficult. But then also they were like asking me questions and stuff. And they did that because when I was having therapy sessions, they noticed that it took me forever to reply to their questions. We'd sit in silence while I was just like
I think a lot
thinking.
of that was anxiety, though, and that you kind of sort of.
Well, I was very socially
sort of dealing
anxious.
with all your anxiety, and then somebody asked you a question as well.
Yeah. It's still very much around now, though. Like process
You've got a
and
different
stuff.
brain to that. You're very creative, not
We.
sort of a logical thinker. Doesn't mean you're slow. It just means you're different.
I'm thick.
Processing skills. You're a bit like me, really, more creative than a logical thinker.
I love being creative. I wouldn't change it for anything. I wouldn't be able to say the months backwards, to be fair to you, Evie. I mean, I wouldn't. Oh, maybe I could. December, November, October, September, August, July, June, May, April, March, February, January.
There you go.
I couldn't say the alphabet backwards though, not a chance. Got a tickle.
Do you want some water?
It's okay.
We need to come off soon anyway, because you need to do the rabbits.
Are you planning on doing any more YouTube videos with Max and Harvey? I mean, yeah, at some point, but I don't have any plans to see them again soon. Also, please don't spam. Your mum. I'm using a elf eyeliner, but I can't remember which one it is. But it's like a pen. Eyeliner pen. And it's a good one. Yes, I do my own makeup. Beans! Ding dong! Thank you. I am 24. Thank you, Letty. Thank you. I'm struggling with POTS and anemia. I'm scared about starting college with it. Are you on any treatment for it? I mean, presumably your anemia is being treated with like iron tablets or iron sachets. But with your POTS, I mean, if you struggle with it quite badly, then make sure that you tell the teachers or like adults in advance, because then if you need to go to like a quiet area or you need to like put your feet up somewhere, then they're aware of that. I never really had any POTS issues when I was in college. I had a lot of seizures and everything, but not POTS. It's paralysed, but a bit dystonic at the end, but mostly paralysed. Yeah, boy. This is the Nido Nice Cube. Fire, fire! My seizures lately, they're okay. I've had seizures lately, but I haven't had a big tonic-clonic for maybe like a week or something. I had an absence earlier on my bed. I was worried I was going to fall off, but I didn't. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, last chance for questions. I think that was me wording it right. And then I'm gonna come off because, yeah, I need to give the bunnies their dinner. What does your arm feel like? I can't really describe it. Like, if I take it out, I can do stuff with my shoulder, and I can sort of sometimes do, like, move. Is that black stuff again?
I'm sure it's from the shed.
It is.
This lock is, it's the oil on the lock, I think, the WD-40.
Okay, I'm going to say this for the last time for people asking. For the pink and the purple, I used the Bird of Paradise Revolution palette. For the shiny green, I used the NYX I Know That's Bright palette. I'm not saying it again. Do you like my scarf?
It's really fancy.
Never know. So I'll try and show you what I mean. Do you see how it's floppy but it's still dystonic here? And I'm not sure what my fingers are doing. I'm pretty sure I can like pose them though.
Thank you, Olivia.
Can I point at you? It's like playing with Play-Doh. But then like moving my actual arm, I struggle with like lifting it up and doing stuff. That's why it goes in the sling, because it just gets on my nerves when it's just flopping about or it's just sitting there. I don't have this on very often, to be honest. I've had it on today for the longest time that I have. Hello. I've been vegetarian for maybe like 6 years, maybe a bit longer.
You didn't eat a lot of meat before that, did you?
No, I didn't. I was basically vegetarian before then. Oh, I've had my nose piercings a long time. I got this one. When did I get that one done? I can't remember which I got done first. I got my septum done 2019. Amanda, thank you. Oh, actually, I had this one done at college, so I must have got this one done in like 2016, 17. So the difference between vegetarian and vegan is that people who are vegetarian, they don't eat meat. Sometimes they don't eat fish. That's a pescatarian. Or is that when you do eat fish?
Pescatarians when you do eat fish.
So you don't eat any animal meat. And then vegan is where you don't eat anything that has any kind of animal ingredients in. So like dairy, obviously it comes from like cows.
Even more than that though, isn't it? It's any even wearing animal products or
yeah,
sort of
like household products being vegan, not being tested on animals or having any kind of unnecessary animal ingredients in it. I'm vegetarian, but if I was to buy, like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, I've got some shoes that are vegan, which I know sounds really weird. Make sure that all my makeup is vegan, but I wouldn't be able to eat vegan. I'll maybe try again when I'm much older, but right now I can't.
Your dad's
Fuck off.
still in the picture. Yeah, he's around somewhere. We're keeping him for now.
He is, yeah. I know you don't see him very often, but yeah. I love my dad, but he's not as comfortable being on camera and stuff. But I did do a YouTube video once with him about 2 years ago. We were baking, if you want to find that, because I feel like you can see his personality more. And especially like videos where me and mum are baking in the kitchen from a couple of years ago. He's always like coming into the kitchen and, you know. But yeah, he's still around, just doesn't like being on, like doing videos or anything. And also he works 3 days a week, whereas I'm constantly at home with mum, so you can always, and she's my carer, so you can always hear her in the background of my live streams, and I just can't shake her away. She's like a lingering bad smell. Okay, I'm gonna come off now. But it's been nice to talk to you all. I was 13 when I got my first piercing.
Yeah, you turned up with it, didn't you?
13?
Oh, no, probably not your first one. But there was an age round about 14, 15 where you would go out.
It was 16 when I started getting them done.
Kept turning up with another one.
This one I got done without my mum knowing. This one I got done without telling her. Which one was it?
A naughty girl, a naughty teenager.
This one I pierced myself with a sewing needle. Don't do that, that's actually really bad. This one, mum actually came with me because you quite liked this one originally. It looks really pretty.
Yeah.
I got it done with a little blue crystal. I I think the other ones on my ear, Mum agreed to, but like the facial ones, I didn't tell her because I was. I just knew that she'd say no, so I just went.
A wayward child.
Yeah, well, I pierced my own ear. I was really not in a good place, so let's just not discuss that. And don't do that because it is really bad. I've learned how bad stuff like that is since I started watching Rolly like years ago. So yeah, don't do it. And I don't have any tattoos for people asking. Okay, but the bunnies are waiting for me, so I'm gonna go. Thanks to everyone that sent gifts. I wish I could see the top gifters, but I can't really. Katie is number 1 gifter, and Amanda is second gifter. Thank you very much, you two, and of course thanks to everyone else who sent even just like a single gift. You never ever have to, but we do really appreciate it. I did post a video tonight, so you can go and watch that. Hello, it was me doing my makeup, so everyone who's been asking about it, you can go and see. Also, just before I go, September is also Dystonia Awareness Month. Dystonia is a very big thing for me, so I'm currently working on a video, which I'm going to work quite hard on to make it really like educational and like my story with dystonia for Instagram Reels and TikTok, so keep an eye out. I'll try and have that out soon. Okay, thanks everyone, lots of love. So quick it looks like a full heart. No, I don't want to go live with you, stranger. And I will see you guys soon. Have a good night and a good week, and good luck to everyone starting a new grade or going into college or anything. You got this.
See ya.
Bye.